It wasn't like it was something that we couldn't help. Again, it was, to be honest, it was kind of my decision.
It was your decision. You broke up with me.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, NEZZA.
That's not my intro. Do you not know my intro?
I don't.
Yes, you do. Do it.
Hey, guys. It's...
No.
Hey, guys.
No,
it is hey, guys.
No, it's not.
What's up, y'all?
No.
Guys,
yeah.
Right? What's up, guys? It's your girl, NEZZA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NEZZA.
NEZZA.
Oh my god.
What just happened? You look too tall. Can you make your seat smaller?
Why did I look too... They're the same thing.
Well, then, can you be
Are they
smaller?
not? Push me down.
Hello?
They're the same height.
What's up?
No.
Your charger just broke in my phone.
That's my only charger.
I literally didn't do anything. I put the phone down.
That's my only charger.
This is my only phone.
Okay, well.
Oh, well, my phone's gonna die.
Daniel just broke my phone, and we don't have another charger.
I didn't break your phone, I broke your charger. You said I broke your phone.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, NEZZA. So, from the title of this video, I'm sure you guys are very intrigued and confused. This is Daniel.
Hello.
My ex-boyfriend.
Let me say first and foremost that I'm living proof that if you can make a girl laugh...
Okay, disclaimer really quick, because I know you guys are aware that I was in a 6-year relationship, and that is what all my music is about, but Daniel and I dated in high school, so he is not the guy I wrote Temporary about.
I can't take credit for that one.
He's one of the good ones. Daniel is probably the only ex-boyfriend I will ever do this with, because we've stayed friends.
Kind of.
Kind of. I'm home for the holidays, and we always see each other when I'm home, basically. Kind of, not really. It's been a year.
It's been a long time.
It's been a year. And we just decided to do this video because I have some questions that I never asked. And one actually specifically... So we're basically going to be doing kind of like an ex-boyfriend tag slash just specific questions that I have, and Daniel's gonna, you know,
I'm gonna try to answer
them and ask me questions if he has any.
I also have a really bad memory, so...
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, and I might remember things after you remind me of them.
Okay.
So... It might be, we might have to go back and forth a little bit.
A little backstory, Daniel and I dated my senior year of high school. He did not go to my high school though. No. It was kind of a long, I guess it was a long distance relationship. He lived in Hollister, which is like, what, 2 hours?
It's not the store. No. It was long distance, but I was in San Jose a lot. Yeah. It was never that you were in Hollister, but more that I was in San Jose.
Yeah. Well, because we were dancing together. Right. So we met through dance. Should we just start with the story of ours? I apologize for the organization of this video. I don't know how it's gonna go. Neither of us know what is gonna be said or what's gonna be asked, and
we're just doing it.
We're just doing it to do it. Daniel and I met... I actually don't remember the first time we met, but you do.
I do.
I don't.
The first time we met, I had a friend, and he would just take me to San Jose to like a bunch of different stuff. And we would like perform together, and he took me one day just randomly to this. It was a cotillion.
It was Ali's cotillion.
It was one of our friends' cotillions, and I went to go perform with him. And we got there, and I think we performed first, and then we started meeting people. And I just remember just being introduced to you and your dad, actually, specifically.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. It was just like, here's...
Me and my dad.
Here's Vanessa, and here's her dad.
Sammy loved my dad.
Yeah, and he loved Sammy. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean...
First impression.
Yeah, first impression? Off the bat? Is this the first question?
Yeah, sure.
First impression, you were really nice.
like
very nice. Like, I don't know, like I think, like, we were introduced to each other, and I think you were just really bubbly and just like friendly. I think I obviously thought you were pretty. I don't know if you sang that night. You might have sang.
Did I sing for Ali?
Maybe. But Sammy introduced us, like, specifically. Oh. Sammy was, like...
Playing Cupid that night, basically?
Yeah.
I still have the photo from the photo booth so I do have a photo from the day that we met. If I find it in all of my stuff, I will put it right here.
Please don't.
It's gonna be right here. We look like polar opposite people. Like I had red hair. You had no facial hair,
no glasses,
nothing.
So like, what was your first impression of me?
First impression of you? Here's the thing: is that day specifically? I don't remember having like, okay, hold on. That day specifically is such a blur to me. Like I remember the cotillion, obviously. I was on her court. And I do remember you coming to perform because I asked Sammy to come surprise Allie. He brought you and I was like,
that was your idea.
No, it was my idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was my birthday gift to Allie, was you guys dancing.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
Little did you know.
That the birthday gift was mine?
Yeah.
I don't remember really having a first impression that day specifically, but I do remember you guys coming to teach at the studio maybe like 2 weeks later. I did have like a first impression then.
Okay.
I just remember you like came up to me. I don't know if you remember this at all.
Oh, God.
You were in the studio, whatever. You came in, you walked in, you saw me, you like ran to me and like
gave me yeah, real subtle.
Like gave me the biggest hug and that was kind of shit. You were just really nice. We talked for like maybe 30 seconds and then took class and then I think that was the night, I think we exchanged numbers. That had to have been the day, I think. I like very weirdly remember me giving you
I probably asked
number.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably very forward.
Do you remember the first time we hung out? First time we hung out was outside of my house. You came over.
Came over late.
You came over super late. Oh.
10.
I told him the only reason I was allowed to be out that late was because he thought I was with Sammy. Because remember, you guys came to the front door and said hi.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, oh, we're going to go outside and talk. So he knew I was with Sammy, so he was comfortable.
Yeah.
And then, like, Sammy left.
And again, Sammy playing Cupid. Was just like, all right, I'm going to leave you guys here.
Literally left us. And we were outside at a park. And we sat there at a bench talking
like
till
6 hours.
4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then...
About nothing, probably.
I couldn't tell you
just
what
anything.
Because that was like, we had been texting, but that was the first time we hung out, so I don't know what we could have possibly...
I was just spitting more game.
Have said.
Just, getting it in.
That was our first kiss.
Really?
Yeah. How do you not remember
I have a bad memory. I have such a bad memory. We kissed the first time we hung out?
Yes. You walked me to the front steps to say goodnight.
Hey, let's go.
You walked me to the front steps of my house, and we were saying goodbye, and you leaned in and kissed me.
That was the night that I remember specifically being like, yeah, I like her.
That was the first time that you were like...
Well, the first time that I was like, yeah, I want her to be my girlfriend, kind of thing. Because I remember, like, talking to Sammy about it, obviously. Like, when we...
On the car ride home?
On the car ride home. Like, yeah, I remember talking to him about it. Yeah, good times.
Oh my god! Okay, favorite memory.
Okay, this seems like I'm cheating, but that was my favorite memory.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because it was again, we literally just sat together for hours and just talked and just like... Yeah. That was the night that I was like, oh, I like her a lot. Like,
it was like that,
girlfriend.
Like that, like butterfly, like really nervous, like first time, like you don't know what's gonna happen.
I wrote about it on my Tumblr.
About the first night that we hung out?
I think so.
I'm not gonna say I don't know my favorite memory because I do.
Okay, what is it?
Kind of. I have a few.
Oh.
Okay, so one of my favorite memories was definitely prom. I took Daniel to my senior prom.
That was fun.
That was a good
Did you know I never went to my prom?
No, I didn't know
I only went to your prom.
You didn't go to your senior prom? Why?
Because I hated my school.
So Daniel was a grade under me? 2 grades under me?
I think 2.
Daniel's younger than me.
Mm-hmm. But only by a year.
I'm a
In terms of
fine.
our actual year
days,
it's only 1 year.
So, so when I graduated, he still had high school left.
Yeah.
Do you remember Great America.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you won for me at Great America? It was our child.
I do.
What was it?
Hold on.
What animal was it?
Hold on.
Daniel?
Was it, hold on, was it a penguin?
No!
Oh, wait! Take that away. Wait, hold on, wait.
Not a penguin? Wait. How can you forget?
Oh, hold on.
It was a giant...
I have a bad memory.
It was a giant...
Was it a bear?
It was our son. It was not a bear.
It was our son, I remember that.
It was our son. And we said it looked like you because...
Oh, God. Because it was ugly?
No! You're going to hate me for saying that in 10 seconds.
Oh, was it an elephant? Yeah! What's his name?
Winifred.
Let's go!
That was the only time ever in my life, till this day, that someone has won a stuffed animal for me.
Really?
At a theme park. Yeah.
Killing it, dude.
Yeah, so you still hold that.
Let's go.
That place in my heart.
Nice.
Another favorite memory was ditching school. I ditched school to drive all the way to Hollister to go to the Monterey Bay Aquarium with this one.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Because why not?
I don't know.
Top 3, huh?
Those are my top memories with you.
Don't say it like that.
Okay, worst memory.
Easy.
We for sure have the same worst memory.
Can I tell it?
Do you want to tell it from your perspective?
Yeah.
Okay, because from your perspective it's probably way worse.
Oh my God. Oh, let me set this up.
Where were we going?
I don't remember, and it doesn't matter.
We were in the studio.
It doesn't matter where we were going. Vanessa's mom, who, do they know her?
I haven't met my mom, like really met my mom. My mom has been in like 1-2 videos, but you guys will eventually meet my mom. She's just a lot.
Yeah. At the time, Vanessa was learning how to drive.
Where's my permit?
So she had her permit, so she didn't have her license, so she had to drive with an adult in the car, obviously. So I was sitting in the back seat. And to be honest, I was kind of afraid of Vanessa's parents. So I remember just like...
Everyone was.
Sitting there very quietly.
Well, okay,
and
also,
just like...
Daniel was the first boyfriend that I was actually like, hey, this is my boyfriend. So you guys had a very weird...
For lack of a better term, and without going into details, they didn't completely approve. I was sitting in the back seat, and Vanessa's driving, and I don't remember why.
It all happened so fast.
You guys just started arguing.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was about.
I don't either.
It might have been in Spanish. We get to the stoplight, and they're screaming at each other. And out of nowhere, her mother just opens the car door, gets out, calmly walks in front of the car around. Vanessa's sitting there like what's going on? Her mother opens the door, grabs Vanessa by the hair, and drags her out of the car. I'm sitting in the back seat like...
But here's the worst part. The car wasn't in park because we were at a stoplight. Did you forget this?
Oh my God.
So when she pulled me out of the car,
it was like a panic moment. It was just...
So when she pulled me out of the car,
God.
the car just started driving forward, and Daniel's in the back seat. So the car ended up in the middle of the intersection, and my mom like ran and put it in park.
Jesus Christ.
And that is definitely 1000% our worst memory.
Yeah.
Together.
Easy.
And it's just funny that we both have the same one. Okay, I guess we can start getting into the...
Okay.
Alright. So, why did we break up?
So, we were dating, we were only dating for 3 months. I don't know if we've even said this yet, but the span of our actual like boyfriend and girlfriend relationship was 3 months. And we were probably talking for maybe a month before that. So, it was only about 3 months, and this was, again, she was about to be out of high school, and she was set on moving to LA. She was moving to LA to pursue her dreams, which was amazing, and I supported her. But as far as I remember, I simply didn't want to do that long of a distance.
Yeah.
I was still in high school, and I was very young, And I had just decided that it was really far, and I didn't know if I could handle visiting or waiting for you to visit or anything like that. So we broke up because I didn't want to do long distance.
Yeah. That's literally what it was. And it was like a very weird breakup because we weren't, and I think that's why we've stayed friends. I think that's why we're able to be in the same room, is because it wasn't a bad
Not exactly.
break.
I mean, it wasn't good.
It got kind of ugly a couple weeks later for other reasons.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a bad breakup. Like nothing, it wasn't anything you did. It wasn't anything that I did. It wasn't anything about you that I didn't like.
It was just
distance. You said you didn't want to do long distance, and so we stayed together until literally the last day that I had to move, and
then we broke up.
And
it wasn't like it was something that we couldn't help. Again, it was, to be honest, it was kind of my decision.
It was your decision. You broke up with me.
I broke up with her. I mean, in that sense, it wasn't good. Like, obviously, like, she was very upset with me.
I was very upset.
And
you...
Like, okay, let's be real for a second, right? We've been being real. But I still don't think I could do long distance. Like, I just am a very, like, affectionate person. I like to have somebody around.
Okay, well, that brings me to my question, then, that I've always wanted to ask you. Okay. So I might as well... I hate to put you on the spot.
No, that's right. Let's do it. Okay.
So, the reason that the breakup got a little weird was because you started dating someone that was supposedly one of my closest friends at the time of me moving. And it happened within the span of, like, weeks. And that was where stuff took a turn, because, like, I was told, like, hey, so-and-so are hanging out, and I was like, there's no way, and then I come home, and then that's when do you remember me driving you from practice to Hollister one night, randomly? This is after I had moved to LA. I still had one last show with you guys, and so I was still commuting every weekend to practice. And so I came home, and I wanted to confront you about it because you and I hadn't spoken about it. You hadn't told me about it. You hadn't let me know. But I knew what was going on. And I drove you to Hollister. And that's when we had, like, our big talk about it. And I'm, like, bawling my eyes out. And I basically was just like, are you dating her? And you were like, we're not dating and blah, blah. Do you remember this?
Kind of.
You were like, we're not dating, but, like, I like her, and la 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 la, and I was just like, what the F, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fast forward a little bit. This individual, this girl, ended up staying with me. Do you remember this? She lived with me.
Yeah.
So this girl, because I was such a pushover back then, you could get me to do anything for anyone. Like, this is my ex-boyfriend's current girlfriend who's asking to come stay with me, who actually didn't really ask me, asked my roommate, who then asked me if it was okay. And so she came and lived with us for months. At the time, she didn't know if she was going to go back to the Bay. She was in LA, like, dancing, like, making it work, and she was there for a few months. So... something I've always wanted to ask you was why you were willing to make it work with her at that point. You know, this is where this was going, but not with me.